world. Streaming live on www.facebook.com/DZRJ810am or on YouTube, channel RJAM News. To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup.
Good morning, young learners. What do you feel today? Know that everyone is welcome here in our Mabuting Simula show. And for today, we will have our English class Thursdays. Thank you so much for joining us today. But before we start our class, of course, we should have our welcome song or our hello song first. So are you ready, young learners? All right, just follow along with teacher for our hello song.
Every day I go to school. I meet my friends. And we all say, hello, 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 hello. How are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm good, I'm great. How about you? Hello, 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 hello. How are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm good, I'm great. How about you? Every day I go and play. I meet new friends. And we all say, hello, 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 hello. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Do you wanna play? Hello, 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 hello. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Do you wanna play? Na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na.
All right, good morning again to everyone and welcome to our Mabuting Simula English class Thursdays. And you may be wondering, why we're speaking in English. Why are we speaking in English today? Well, of course, from our lessons the past days, we've been reading English stories or English books. We've been listening to these books, but today we are going to be speaking English since we'll be having a Thursday English class. This means that we'll be learning English together every Thursday. You like that? I really enjoy this. And along with you, I will also be learning English as well. Now, are you all ready for our English class? If yes, can we have love reactions in our Facebook live stream? Or maybe you can answer yes wherever you are. Are you ready? Can I hear yes? All right, now let's begin with our welcoming. Oh, we began with our welcoming song. We began with our hello song, right? Now, did you enjoy that? It was a different hello song for everyone, no? But right now, since we're starting, I just want to say hello and welcome to everyone in our Facebook Live comment section. Since you've been commenting, there have been a lot of comments from our super nanays and our students for today. Hello and good morning to Nanay Rosalyn, Nanay Eileen and Mark Allen, Nanay Lucia, and Ozzy and Hendrix. Hello. Good morning to you. Nanay Gigi is also here. And Jamila is also here. She says, good morning, Teach China and classmates. She says, I feel great today. Good job. We also have Nanay Daniela and Adel here and Nanay Lucia. And I think all our young learners are ready to learn English today. Now, before we get into our discussions and our activities, I would like everyone to please prepare these three things that we need for our class. First of all, we need a notebook or a piece of paper. You can get any notebook you have, you can get any piece of paper that you have, because we are going to be doing some activities with our paper. And of course, if we have paper, we also need a pencil or a pen. You can use any kind of writing material that you have. You can use crayons, markers, pens, and pencils. Next, we will need 3 small stones. If you don't have stones, you may use coins or any kind of round object, small round object that you have, because we are going to be playing something later. All right? While I'm waiting for you all to get these things, all right, I want you to call on a learning buddy, or you can call on your nanays. You can call on your ates or kuyas that you have, so that you have someone that can help you with our activities for today. Your learning buddy, it can also be your twin. It can also be your ate, kuya, tito, tita, or anyone who is older, or maybe a sibling that is older than you. He or she can be anyone in your family that may help you during the class. Can you please call your learning buddy now? All right. Before we start our class, so everything is prepared. Okay, I think everyone is ready. Good morning, Trisha. Welcome to our English class for today. Good morning also to Teacher Joella, who is joining us. Thank you so much, Teach Jo, and I hope you also enjoy our English class. Now that all of our young learners and learning buddies are here, let me take this opportunity to discuss today's activity. Here is what we will do. First, we will have a sentence warm-up. Here, we will count and clap. I'm sure that you'll feel alive, alert, and enthusiastic in this part. The second one, we'll have our pretend play. Here, the young learners and their learning buddies will play. Oh, who likes to play in our class? Who likes to play games or quizzes? I really like quizzes and games, so I'm sure you guys will also enjoy. This will also make the muscles in your hands stronger. So it's not just learning how to speak English and how to read, it's also exercise. Since we will write, draw, and do other amazing things using our hands. And lastly, of course, we will have our story time. I will read a very short story and we'll all talk about it. Of course, I'll be asking questions, and based from it, that's why you have to listen carefully, okay? I hope that you'll try your best in answering, and I'll also teach you how to share this story to anyone else. I know everyone's excited for our class today. But before we start, young learners, can you please give your notebook or sheet of papers and your pencils to your learning buddies? Okay, learning buddies, this is for you. This is for the nanays and the other ates, kuyas, or titos or titas and tatays that you have with you, okay? Learning buddies, I need you to draw their one small circle, one medium circle, and one big circle. So please get your paper, your piece of paper, and your pencil or your ball pen or any writing material. And what we are going to do is we are going to draw one small circle, a very small circle around this. You can't really see it, but around maybe this big of a circle. The next one is a bigger circle, but just a medium-sized one. So maybe around this size. And then lastly, the last circle we are going to draw is a very big circle. Can you draw a very big circle on your paper? Good job. All right. Thank you so much. And please keep the piece of paper that you draw on. Just keep it on the side because we're going to use that later on for our pretend play activity. Now, young learners, are you ready for class? If yes, can you please give us love reacts in our Facebook live stream? Or you can also comment, aha, aha, if we are ready. All right, now let's start with our warm-up sentence. Today, our sentence is, mangoes are delicious. Oh, this is our warm-up sentence for today. So in our warm-up sentence, we will read this sentence and of course, we will count and clap. You're wondering, count and clap what, teacher? Now, I'll be saying the sentence twice or two more times. Young learners, please listen to me very carefully. Mangoes are delicious. Again, mangoes are delicious. Now, when I say your turn, we will say the same sentence twice, okay? Listen carefully. After I say your turn, that's when you will say this sentence. I'll start. Mangoes are delicious. Your turn. Very good. Let's try one more time. My turn. Mangoes are delicious. Your turn. Wonderful. Now we are going to count the words in that sentence. I will clap once for every word in the sentence. So you have to listen carefully, okay? I will clap after every word, after one word. All right? Let's find out how many words are in this sentence. Listen. Mangoes are delicious. Can you guess how many words are in this sentence? Let me do it one more time. Mangoes are delicious. Now, how many words are in the sentence? 5? 1? 100? Let's count it together. Let's clap it together. Mangoes are delicious. So, how many words are in that sentence? How many claps did we do? Mangoes are delicious. That is right. Good job. There are 3 words in the sentence. Young learners, do you know what delicious means? Who knows? From our young learners today, from our students listening and watching, what does delicious mean? If you know what it means, you can comment it down below. Delicious means yummy. Ayan. Sabi ni Nanay Lucia commented, delicious in Filipino is masarap. That is correct. Now, do you find mangoes delicious? Do you like mangoes? I love mangoes, especially Philippine mangoes. I'm sure all of you. Now, let's all give ourselves a good job. All right, good job for that first activity that we did. For our next activity, we'll be having pretend play, of course. Do you remember earlier we drew circles on a piece of paper, right? So make sure that you still have 3 circles, one small, one medium-sized, and one large circle. All right? The 3 circles that we made earlier, we will use that and our stones or coins. So I guess I don't have a stone with me and I don't have coins as well. So I will be using a paper clip. So you can use any kind of small material that you have. I have a paper clip with me. Now, can you point to the small circle? Point to the small circle. Point to the medium-sized circle. And lastly, point to the largest circle. Good job. I think we're ready to play. Are you ready to play? You may be wondering, what kind of game is this? Well, in this round, the learning buddies will take the lead. Learning buddies, are you ready? Please pick up a small stone or coin or a small item that you have, and we are going to imagine that the circles are roads. So the circles are places, and the stones or the small item that you have are cars. So let's imagine these are roads and this is our car. What car would you like to drive? I think, or what kind of vehicle would you like to ride? I think I will imagine that this is my pink bicycle with a basket. All right, now please put the small item or put your vehicle on the paper and please move it around the big circle. So let's go with the big circle first. Let's pretend that we're driving our vehicle or car or anything that you want. Make sure you stay in the line, okay? Don't go beyond the line. So we will just pretend that we are driving around. My paper clip is quite big, so it's kind of hard to move around in my bicycle in the circle, right? But it's quite easy because the circle is big. Now, young learners, let's move on, because I think if you go around, and you don't pass the lines, I think you did a good job. Now, do you see what the learning buddies are doing? Can the young learners do this? All right, let's start off with our medium circle. My medium circle is quite small and my paper clip doesn't fit. So I'm going to make it stand like this so that it will fit. We will pretend that we are driving around in our vehicle. It's so hard to ride around. Should we try to ride around the small circle? I think this will be very, very hard. Okay? Let's try it. For the smallest circle, it's so small, I can barely move my vehicle. Well, I hope you enjoyed that pretend play activity that we had. And you can draw even bigger circles if you have bigger paper, right? It's a very fun and very interactive game for everyone. After all those activities, why don't we take a short break? All right, for our brain break, can we guess what kind of animal this is? What kind of animal is this? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Five, four, three, two, one, and correct. That is a frog. We have a frog in our screens right now. What is the sound that the frog makes? Can you make it? Ribbit, ribbit, quack, quack, right? How does a frog move? Can you move around where you are and hop like a frog? And that's it for our short brain break. And we can play frog, or we can pretend play again as a frog the next for our next classes. And of course, our last activity for today, we will read an adaptation of a book written by Karen Lilch, Wilna Combrink, and Michelle Preen. This book was illustrated by Karen Lilch, which means she drew the pictures. And it's too bad you can't see the pictures because they're so beautiful. And we don't have the book with us right now, but I did put some visuals for you all so we can imagine the story more for this morning's story time. The title of today's story is The Lost Laugh. But before we start the story, let's think about the title of the story and what it might possibly mean. Can I hear you laugh? Right. Come on, laugh. So, if you're wondering, why is it the lost laugh? How can laugh be lost? So, young learners have a question for you. When do you laugh? Do you laugh when you're sad? Do you laugh when you're scared? When you're scared, you're laughing? Or do you laugh when you're happy? I laugh a lot. I laugh when I'm playing with my friends. I laugh when I hear a funny joke, or I laugh when I see something silly. How about you? What makes you laugh? So we all know how to laugh, and we all know when we laugh. But I wonder, like the title of the story, how can laugh be lost? Let's read the story to find out. Young learners, please listen carefully since we have a lot of questions to answer after this. Let's start. The title of our story is The Lost Laugh. The lion is very sad. He had lost his laugh. Please help me find my laugh, Giraffe, the lion said. I do not see it here in the treetops, said Giraffe. Please help me find my laugh, Hippo, the lion said. I do not see it down here at the bottom of the river, said Hippo. Please help me find my laugh, Monkey, said the lion. How did you lose it? Asked Monkey. When I laugh, you can see my big sharp teeth. The other animals got scared of my big sharp teeth, so they ran away. This made me sad, and my laugh disappeared. Now, I cannot find it anywhere. You are looking in the wrong places, said Monkey. The monkey jumped out of the tree and picked up a feather. She began to tickle the lion. The lion began to smile, and then he let out a big, loud laugh. Ha 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 ha! He laughed and laughed until he was rolling on the ground. All the other animals began to laugh too. Where did you find his laugh? They asked. His laugh was inside him all the time. I just made him happy, and out it came, said the monkey. The end. What did you think of that story? Wasn't it a very fun and very nice story? Now you can see that our story has a beginning, a middle part, and an end part. Now, what I want you to do for our last activity is to draw how the beginning, the middle, and the end part went. So in the beginning, of course, that part was when Lion was looking for his laugh everywhere from his friends, the giraffe and the hippo. The middle part is when he met Monkey and Monkey tickled him. And of course, the last part is when they all found their laughs. Great, good job. And I hope you liked our story and I hope you liked our activities for today. And I will be waiting for your drawings of Lion finding his laugh or of Lion and all of his friends. And it looks like we've run out of time for today. But thank you so much for attending our virtual class. I had a great time in discovering new things with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sure that you all enjoyed our story time, our pretend play, and our sentence warm-up. Okay? I hope to see you all again soon, and I didn't realize that we did so many amazing things today. We read mangoes are delicious, right? We read a sentence, we had pretend play where we drew circles and we pretended that we had small cars and vehicles, and of course we had our story time. And can I say that I'm very proud of everyone who did a terrific job today. You should be proud of yourselves too, young learners. So please don't forget to hug yourselves like this and say these things. Good job for this day. So, all right. Thank you, young learners, and I hope that you enjoyed our English class Thursday today. Goodbye, and until our next class.
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.